Well, no, Rev, you ready for this shit?
Actually, yes.
Welcome back, everybody. We're the Microphone Joes, and this is the Microphone Joe shit show, and I am dreading this, but no, Rev is cheesing it over here, because we are going to be watching today...
Howard the Duck, folks. I have watched this movie a couple of times, actually, and it's one of my personal worst favorites. You know what I mean? One of those movies that's just so bad that it's funny. I can't help but laugh my ass off at it.
So I've never seen it. I have seen many clips online of this movie, and I'm not looking forward to this at all. I am dreading this. I've been dreading this for a week now when I saw this was on the schedule. So we're going to go watch Howard the Duck, and when we come back, it's either going to be both of us or I may have killed myself, so maybe no Rev will have to take over.
Hey, I'm ready and willing.
So, without going any further into this, we will go watch this movie and we'll let you know what we think.
Microphone Joe, what they'll talk about, nobody knows. Microphone Joe's show.
Well, that was interesting. So,
I loved it. I loved it.
We have a difference of opinions this time. That was bad.
But it was so bad it was good.
No, that was not.
Yes, it was.
That was not.
Yes,
the
it
first
was.
half of this movie is just Howard the Duck bumbling into stupid situation after stupid situation. And not like, they're not even funny. Everything's awkward because he's a duck and not he's this really ugly, fake-looking duck. Like, his hands are obviously gloves. It's so easy
Well, because
to tell.
it was an actual midget. And
I get it, but it's not a well-done midget. and like...
That's part of what makes it so great. Is because it's clearly
the acting...
half-assed.
So, I'll give it this. The voice actor for Howard the Duck does a good job. But everybody around him is either really bad or they are half-assing it so bad it's not even like good bad acting. Like it just feels like they're reading off cards off screen.
Well,
the janitor scientist guy,
Yeah.
his acting is so fucking bad. So bad.
And I forget who that actually is.
I don't know.
I know he's been in some other stuff too.
So Howard the Duck gets warped to our Earth from his egg-shaped Earth through a space anus.
Yeah, space anus.
And then, really,
in
honestly,
space.
you can skip the whole first half of the movie reviewing it because it's just bumbling in and out of situations. And then they figure out that some scientist that the janitor somehow knows, Jennings, has...
Who is also the principal from Ferris Bueller.
He is. I was trying to... And he's in a couple other movies.
Yeah.
But he has created a laser that somehow isn't...
The laser.
It isn't a laser, though, because a laser shoots a beam. This thing opens wormholes.
Yeah,
It's not really a laser, but that thing transported him to Earth.
And then transported...
They tried to use it to send him back.
But while they were trying to send him back to his duck world, they inadvertently kind of drawn in this dark force, which was, I forget the actual name of him, but...
Some kind of dark demon from he's a Dark Lord.
He's the Dark Lord from the Nexus of something, Symbios or something like that. But, yeah, and the whole last half of the movie, the point of it is he's trying to actually bring his fellow demons to Earth. But the thing I don't get is he's... blatantly says right from the get-go that his species need human hosts in order to grow and survive.
He possesses Jennings.
Yeah, he possesses Jennings.
Which was the best acting in this movie.
Yeah,
Even
it
though
was.
It was still bad, but it was hilarious. It was so bad.
But the fact that the final couple of minutes of the final, scene, boss scene, as you will, they don't even require human bodies.
No,
to
they're coming
grow.
through and they're all fully formed. 'Cause
Yeah.
he says they have to grow inside a human.
Yeah.
And we get to see the final form, which is some of the worst CGI I have ever
It looks uncannily. You actually said this. It looks uncannily like the cockroach monster from Men in Black, but you have to realize
cockroach monster.
was from the 90s and this came first. So who copied whom?
That's true. So, yeah, that's basically the whole point of the movie is Howard the Duck has to save the world by stopping these things.
It's great. I fucking love this movie. Is my guilty pleasure.
Oh man, duck tits.
Duck tits.
Woo! Oh, this, I mean,
Play Duck magazine. Really? Are you fucking kidding me with the Play Duck magazine?
there's.
Like that was the first.
By the way, this was George Lucas's brainchild. He did not direct, but he produced this movie. This was his idea.
Yeah.
Holy shit, George! What were you thinking?
He was too high on Star Wars.
I don't really have a lot to say. This was just bad. I
It was-
hated it. I
it was-
almost fell asleep.
It was great.
I
fucking love this
You had
movie.
to yell at me because I was dozing off during
Yeah.
this movie.
Oh man. This movie is my guilty pleasure. There's really nothing to say more than that, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously it's bad, and I know other people know that it's bad,
Yeah.
but I take enjoyment out of it, just how bad it is. Like you said before, we are self-masochists, or mental masochists. This is pretty much the pinnacle. But then again, we have more movies to come.
I don't really have any more input on it. It's if you want to know how bad this is, you really have to watch it. It's almost impossible to describe how shittily made this movie is.
That's what makes it great.
Well, I guess the other thing was too, and maybe it was just the copy we were watching, but there's times when it feels like it was filmed at a higher. The film is at a higher speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not that the everything. They sound normal, and they're synced with their lips, so it shouldn't look that way. But it does. It looks like everything's moving, and it's not all the time. It comes and goes.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell that was about.
Maybe it was I don't honestly remember if it was part of the actual DVD or if it was just the copy that we watched, but...
Yeah, because it was kind of distracting when it happened.
Yeah, kind of. I understand what you mean, because there's a few scenes where...
It happened a lot in the beginning, and then as we got going, about 20 minutes in, it kind of faded off.
Yeah.
But it was just really distracting when it happened. So maybe it was just our copy, but... and it says Leah Thompson, is that
Leah
her name?
Thompson, yeah.
This is the chick from Back to the Future.
The girlfriend.
Yeah, yep. Oh, so bad. So bad. What was she thinking? It comes out a year after Back to the Future as well.
Yeah, and being her, you have to wonder... It's like, you're Leah Thompson, you're sitting there, it's like, alright, I'm back, I was in Back to the Future, that was a
They
good
read
movie.
these scripts before they sign up for it, right?
Yeah, but then you read the script, and then you're like, wait a minute. Sex scene with a duck?
Of course, I'd only have the old standard word left.
What's that?
Just can't seem to find the right man.
Maybe it's not a man you should be looking for.
Ah. You think I might find happiness in the animal kingdom, Ducky?
Like they say, Dal. Love's strange. We could always give it a try.
Okay. Let's go for it, Mr. Macho.
They don't actually have sex.
Right, but it's just like...
She's definitely down for it.
And she says that she's kidding, but I don't think that she is, because she's way too into it.
Yeah, she was very much into it.
But don't get me wrong, she is pretty
She's
sexy.
hot, but
And she actually aged well. If you see
yeah, we
her,
saw some pictures of her. She did age very well.
Yeah. I loved it.
I did not. I did not love this movie.
They need to bring back Howard the Duck
Please don't.
in the MCU.
Please don't.
No, definitely do.
Please don't.
Please do.
Kevin Feige. I know there's never a chance here.
It's not going to be Kevin Feige. It's going to be James Gunn.
No, he's the guy who's in charge of the MCU.
I know, but
I'm saying, Kevin, you're never going to hear this. You're never going to listen to these two fucking idiots making a podcast. But if you do, by some miracle, like some Jesus raising from the dead type miracle, please never make Howard the Duck again.
and I say please do, because the one that was in Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm on board.
I'm going to
Let's do it.
I'm going to mute all of that in the edit. I'm going to take everything you said out.
No, no, do not.
All right.
Because this needs to happen.
Do you
Howard the Duck, I'm on board. Let's do this. I'm game.
Do you have anything else to add? Because I don't. I'm
Howard the Duck for a Netflix series.
I'm mentally exhausted. God, a gritty Howard the Duck.
Great. Yes, let's do it. I'm on board.
I'm mentally exhausted
Bring it.
by this movie. Are you good?
I love this movie. This is my guilty pleasure.
Do you have anything constructive to say?
Bring back Howard the Duck.
All right, I think that does it for us. We just got done watching Howard the Duck. It was, depending on which Joe you ask, it was fucking awful or it was okay.
Duck tits.
Woo! All right, this has been the Microphone Joe Shit Show, and we will see you. Oh wait, I'm CJC,
And I'm No Rev.
and we will see you next time.
Stay average, folks.
That was fucking bad.
It wasn't. It was great.